What up? Shaman Treez here, and I'm doing this video on the Occupy movement. Now, it's been a little over a year since the Occupy movement started its whole Occupy Wall Street revolution, and from its conception, me and people in my circle intuitively just stayed away from it. And now I know why. Because when you look at it overall, when you sum it all up, the Occupy movement is an epic fail. Yes, like epic fail. So let's run down the list of everything that the Occupy movement accomplished. I don't have a list because they accomplished nothing except making our generation look like a bunch of fucking idiots. Alright? You fucking sat down, you fucking got arrested, got put in the database, and now the elite thinks even more that we can't proactively change shit. Okay? So now we just boosted their confidence, which is kind of good. In the art of war sense, this is kind of play in our favor as far as really hitting them, you know, on the blind side. So again, Occupy movement, epic fail. There was no petition signed for any kind of legislation. There was nothing that changed the quality of our lives. Nothing that you know what, I do have to say, it did bring us together, only to show that people are cattle, because the Occupy movement was started by the same interest in Wall Street, if you really do the research. Okay, so don't feel stupid because you were there and you occupied, but at the end of the day, we have to assess things in its proper way. And really, out of all the revolutionary movements, the beat poets, the jazz movement in the 20s, the hippies, the Black Panther movements, out of all these movements, the Occupy movement was the biggest failure, because it was destined to fail from the get. Okay? People, okay? The biggest revolution you can create is within yourselves. And I'm going to start doing videos on how to create the real revolution, which consists of revolutionizing your inner self and your inner environment, and revolutionizing your local community. Because right now it's all about community. The word community is coming together in unity. So what does that consist of? It consists of supporting local businesses. It consists of creating your own business or creative pursuit, because what happens is when we support local business, or when you create a business, we are generating wealth within our own communities. Part 2, which I'm going to be doing videos on this, part 2 is boycotting these corporate parasites that come into the community and suck up all the resources, like Walmart, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. We must boycott all these companies. Alright? If you're really about it, you must boycott all these things. And you must, you know, you're probably saying to yourself, but come on, man, I need to eat. You know, Walmart got cheap foods. Grow your own foods. Alright? Or don't say you're about this revolution, because you're not. If you're shopping at Walmart, I'm sorry. Now, why shouldn't we support corporate interests? The reason why we shouldn't support corporate interests is because they take the money out of the local economy, which means taking the money from you and from us and sending it to international banks that are going around the world raping, pillaging, and leaving people in debt. Okay? Another reason why we should boycott these companies is because most of them sell things that aren't beneficial to us. They sell hazardous food products, hazardous electronics, all these things that are hazardous and lower our vibration. Now when we buy things locally or organic, okay, which organic is better than conventional shit, it's fucking common sense. If you're spraying pesticides and not treating the soil the same way you're putting more shit into the soil like organic, the organic shit is going to have more energy, more vibrant life, and it's going to have more nutritional quality to support your system. So again, Occupy movement, epic fail. Alright? We can't fall for these, you know, social, what I call pop movements, popular movements. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, with these popular movements, you know, we really, really need to start getting back to our roots. Alright? And the reason why the Occupy movement even started, alright, if you really study it deep on the esoteric level, is because the elite knew that there was revolutionary energies in the air around 2011, astrologically. So what did they do? They knew that, you know, we were tired of this shit, economic stimulus, all this shit was building up. So they played art of war against us. They created a movement, made us think that we were part of it and we created it, and they took us down. They drained our energy. Now, do you see anybody occupying shit? Do you see anybody talking about that shit? No. So in my assessment, it was an epic fail. It was a great move on the elite for taking advantage of the astrological energies and events to counteract what the real revolution was going to take. The real revolution is still happening, alright? It kind of slowed down. It's still happening, alright? It's happening within all of us because of the earth changes, the cosmic energies that are hidden here, and the whole consciousness shift. But it's really time for us to step it up. And I'm just telling you straight up, if you are about this, then be about it 100%, because I'm at that point where I am giving up everything in my lifestyle that does not harmonize and does not agree with my perspective of what the revolution is. If you feel like you want to participate in a revolution or create a revolution, then be about it 100%, 200%, 420%. Let's be about it. Let's decriminalize cannabis. Let's legalize the medicinal use of cannabis. Let's label genetically modified foods. Let's stop the chemtrails in the sky. Let's create changes. Let's be proactive. Alright? There's nothing stopping us except us. The elite can't do shit. Alright? They're laughing at us now. They're really laughing at us after this Occupy shit. Alright? But after failure and failure and failure comes success. Alright? Peace.